Welcome to Chronosphere Fiction. This is your producer, Daniel French, bringing you another journey to the city of Port Locke, existing in the world of Gafgar and the eternally unfurnished. Maybe they'll meet him someday here, huh? When we last left off, Egan, Brunar, Willow, and Halsey were getting ready to jump in the carriage with Gil and go to a place called the Talking Tree Tavern in search of Sashana and Condo.
I am Javier Velasquez. I play the character Egan. He's a bard from the Troop of Glamour.
It's Dean Garcia here. My character's name is Halsey Malicewell. He goes by Hal. He is a rugged individual, a very leading man type of look. He is missing his right hand.
Hello there, my name is Wyatt Spencer. I play Willow Lagond. She is a half-elf monk of the Order of the Drunken Masters.
This is Rod Diaz playing Bruner Stormshield, a paladin.
Let's go to the brothel then.
Yeah.
Okay, Gil,
Yes,
you want to go to a fancy place, establishment for finer men?
you're the boss.
Let's go. And I go into the cart.
Okay, so he's supposed to find the talking tree. He sits down for a minute and he's thinking on top of the carriage.
You take a left or right, past the corner, and through the shop.
Well, I know it's just from what Jules and things said. I know about where it is. I don't think I've been there.
Would love it.
You know where it is?
It's Egan. Of course I know what the brothel is.
Yeah, you know where it is. All right. So it is one of the places that is on our city map about as far from the docks as you can get before you get into hills and forest and farms and farms and farms. And it is on a hill. And so it does take a bit to get there. Port Locke is not a walled city, so there's no gates to worry about coming back through. And he rides you on out there and comes to this, and of course Egan's seen it before, right? It's this hill that's a little more, it's not a mountain, it's a hill, and there's a road that goes up along side of it, and one side of the hill is very flat at an angle, maybe more than a 45-degree angle. You wouldn't want to run down this part of the hill. And the road comes up along the other side of it. And at the top of this hill is a huge tree. Is it an oak? It's a huge oak tree. It's bigger around than 3 times the carriage you're sitting in. Behind it are 2 more trees. Not quite anywhere near as huge and big, but still rather large. And there's an inn, a building that appears that it's sticking out of the tree. And it has places to tie horses and whatnot around it. It doesn't really have a stable or anything, but there's places to, tie up. Then there's your obvious double door, and then sure enough, as Gil pulls up and you begin to pile out of the carriage and you look at this huge tree, and the building sticking out of it is big enough in its own right. It looks like the average inn or tavern, but you look up and you see windows in the tree.
Don't look up there. You might not like what you see. Let's go in and welcome to the Talking Tap.
And you hear music coming from inside.
Oh, beautiful.
And sure enough, there's a little band playing, and it's a well-made establishment. It's a nice tavern. It's clean, lots of oak, lots of furniture, lots of floors, 2 long bars, one at either side, 2 huge sets of stairs going around what I'll call the back wall from the end of each bar and into doors at the top of a balcony.
Well, fellas and lady, let's go find out.
As you walk in, it's not quiet. Obviously, farmers that are done with their day's work. There are lots of townsfolk. It's a busy, bustling little place. It's a favorite to many. And that's why Egan knew about it. There are 4 robed figures that keep their hoods on at a table at the left side of the room from the entrance, about halfway to the long bar. There are a group of gentlemen, I'm going to say 6 of them, that are brigandy looking, armed to the teeth. You know, there's a guy with a long dagger strapped to his bicep. These guys are all wearing yellow cloths, either tied to their head or their waist or around their arm. Other than that, the townsfolk and the farmers that I noted earlier, and the band. And the band is good. And Egan, you've seen these guys before. You've probably played with them. You know them by name.
Mm-hmm.
You know them as a couple farmers and a couple townsfolk that know how to play some good jiggins, and they can jam along.
These guys. Oh, you have not heard quite as great a music as
Yeah,
these.
there's people dancing, having a good time.
I'm going to go talk to the bartender.
Do we see Big Man?
At the moment, you see 4 bartenders. You see no big sneaky man.
Okay.
Here.
I go, is there a table by the hooded figures that is unoccupied?
Within 12 feet. So there might be another table in between you and them with a few people sitting at it. But grab this one table. I'll say some people are getting up and leaving. It's getting late enough in the day and there's work to be done tomorrow.
All right. I grab that table then.
You said bartender. There's 2 long bars, 2 bartenders at each bar. 3 of the bartenders are male. 1 of the bartenders on the right side is female.
I'm going to the nearest one.
That would be the female at the moment.
All right.
A rather stout and rotund woman.
I will turn up my charisma.
I look over at him and I just give a thumbs up.
Nice.
Has a very rosy cheek face.
Before you go, my good friend, I tap you on the shoulder. I believe in you. And I give you inspiration.
Bardic inspiration, so you can roll a d6 to a roll if you want.
Yeah.
So I approach and
She's handing out some heated pies of some sort and some mead to a couple of people. And you walk up to the bar. Hi, welcome to the Talking Tree.
well,
What
thank
can I
you.
do for you.
Thank you. I would love a mead and perhaps some information.
Well, very well. I hope your coin is good. As she pours a mead for you.
I give her a full gold piece.
Lord, what kind of information are you after today?
We're looking for some friends that have been lost.
Lost friends?
Indeed.
Here?
Possibly.
Well,
This was one of their haunts, so we're hoping maybe somebody saw them.
okay. Ooh.
A gentleman whose name we don't really know, but he is easy to spot. He's a very large man with lots of snake tattoos.
Can't say I've seen him myself, but I know he's been here.
That's what I've heard too.
You can ask Edom, the other end of this bar.
Okay.
You've seen him.
He's the other bartender?
Yes.
Great. How about a rug maker by the name of
Sashama.
Shazam?
What a joker, Sashama. Yeah, he's been in here. We call him Fancy Lad.
Yeah. So
Always dressing in his
fancy
silly
outfits.
silks.
Yeah, that's the
Looks
one.
like he's never worked a day in his life when he
That's
comes
the
in
one.
here.
That's the one. When was the last time you saw him?
I'd say a week ago.
A week ago. Okay. Well, that is all very good information. I will go now talk to your friend about my other friend.
Thank you for the coin and good luck to you.
Thank you. I head down to talk.
Can I get your name?
Of course, my name is Bruner. Stormshield.
Oh, Stormshield.
Indeed.
From the temple?
Yeah.
You've never been here.
First time.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Can I sit near the guys with the
Yeah, no, you got to
weapons and stuff?
You're sitting by the brigands.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're sitting not far from where Rod just went, where Brunar just went. So you can just grab a seat at the bar right there. The bar's not like really busy right now. More people are hanging out at tables around the band, which is on the other side from where you're at.
Yeah, I'll do that. And I'll order nail.
Okay, you grab a passing ale wench.
Yeah. I had a lot of alcohol in the past 24 hours. I'm going to keep it a little bit lower.
And these guys appears to be finishing up a meal. And one of them just says, boss will be waiting. I'll get back. Things to do, You're all right. You're all right. Well, we've had drink. I think we have time for a woman. I think we have time. We've got money. All right, let's do. You just listening and having your ale?
Yeah.
Okay. Al?
Well, I'm sitting by the cloaked figures. Is there anything I hear?
They're playing a game,
Okay.
much like what we would call dominoes.
This could be a weird question. Is there like an animal nearby?
You're looking right at him.
Do you have some way to sense this?
My eyes?
Nothing that you see.
I can't investigate for a mouse or a rat.
We gotta get this guy a mouse or a rat.
Seriously.
No.
We gotta get this guy
That's
a
all
mouse
I
or a
wanted.
rat. We are totally getting this guy a mouse or a
We'll
rat.
call him Mouse You.
Judging by the establishment and where you're sitting, you would guess that chances are, if you're looking for a mouse or a rat, and you like maybe even started pulling up floorboards or something, you're gonna
I'm
find.
not going to do that.
You're gonna find. Well, but you're guessing that
Oh, okay.
there's one around.
All right, I'm going to look around for a mouse or a rat.
Not one that you can see, but you know there's got to be one nearby. Egan, as you guys came in, one of the musicians like gave you a happy nod. Hey, what's up, man?
Frankie, good evening.
You gonna go join on the stage or anything, or what'd you have in mind?
I'm gonna try to find the owner real quick.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the whole you've been here before. You recognize all 4 bartenders. None of them are the owner.
Yeah.
Willard is not here. Willard is not here. Well, I mean, you don't see Willard here. Or do you go and ask?
Oh yeah, go ask one of the bartenders.
Okay, you go and ask Paige.
Paige.
Paige is a common name in this town. Don't be surprised if you hear it again.
Paige. Good evening.
Hey, Egan, how are you, man? Can I get you one?
Indeed, one of those fanciest wines. But real quick, is Willard around?
Willard, he's tapping some kegs. Or what do you call it when you hammer that things in?
Indeed, I know.
And they're the ones he's after are way down in the roots. I could go get him, but it'd take a bit, and I shouldn't leave my station.
No, I don't want you to
I
get
could
in
send a
trouble.
maid
Paige.
after him.
If you can, that'd be great. But if she gets in trouble, I don't want that to happen either.
T-Dog, go get Willie.
Thank you.
All right.
Good evening to you, Tina.
Tell him it's Egan.
So, what type of wine did you guys bring in today?
Got this blue one.
Ooh, I'll take it.
Very berry. You know what I mean?
I'm very excited.
Got a lot of berry in it. I like it. If you're in for the sweet.
Well, I should get something sweeter in my life, indeed. So I get that wine.
All right, let's go back around now.
Bruner,
Zap.
Stormshield, talking to the other bartender.
What can I do for you?
So I understand that you've seen a gentleman that is very large with snake tattoos.
Stops for a second and he leans back and he looks at the girl you were just talking to. She rubs her fingers together and he says, I've seen him.
Any chance I can get a name?
Condo.
Condo, that's right.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah,
It's Condo, friend of the Shamas.
Shishamas.
Yeah.
You haven't
Yeah,
seen
he's
him.
a pretty funny guy when he gets partying, that guy.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yes, and he knew all kinds of songs.
Ah,
Old one.
wow.
From back when, people were worshiping Set.
Wow.
Had a medallion with the snakes looking at each other and the whole bit.
Huh, interesting. All right, do you have any idea where I can find him?
That's that I do. He was only here the one night.
All right.
About 2 weeks ago. 3?
2 or 3
3
weeks.
weeks ago. My memory's not that good.
I flip him a cold piece and I say, I appreciate it.
Thank you. Willow.
So those guys getting up that I was watching? Mm-hmm. Okay. So I'm going to get up and kind of like walk parallel to them, but very...
They're walking across towards the band and the other bar.
God dang it. I'm going to like circle around and then not trail them. Accidentally run into them.
Like actually physically bump into them?
Yeah, and then like spill my drink on myself.
Well,
Excuse me.
Surplus, we are getting ready to take a room. You coming with us? We got lots of coin.
Proposition.
You're a looker.
How much are
Join
you
us.
paying for?
What you charging?
We'll see.
Oh, no.
Off we go.
I'll follow them going up.
Okay, first they go to the bar
Mm-hmm.
because you're only one.
I'm only one.
Timmy, we need some girls, One of them throws a little sack of money down, and Timmy just makes a hand signal, and a couple of girls run up, put their arms in their arms,
Yeah, I do the same.
start taking them up the stairs.
I'm like putting my hand on his shoulder and stuff.
Okay. And you guys all go up the stairs, and you go to the first door, and the girls open it, and there's a hallway going down that obviously goes to other rooms and doors. Another girl that's an extra yells down the hall at you guys as you're going down the hall. Sweet or savory? And one of the guys says, savory, savory. Bring us a half keg, eh? All right.
Are we going to separate rooms, or are they all going to the same one?
They're all going in one room.
Ew.
That ruins my plan.
Well, time for a new plan, I guess,
Yep,
right?
time to improvise. You guys all see this.
So yeah, they go down a little bit and they open it. And I'll say, it is a rather suite-like room. And there are a lot of pieces of furniture with dividers, you know, like you would use when you're changing your clothes and you don't want someone to see you changing your clothes. So there is, you know, there will be like a day bed behind one divider. So if you guys want privacy, there is that.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole room is maybe 12 by 15. Not bad for inside a big tree.
Yeah.
And there was at least 2 other rooms on your side of the hallway and a couple on.
So there's how many guys are there?
There's 4.
So are we going to each separate, or each of them going to a separate divider?
At first, they're like just pinching and tickling. And
I play
telling
along.
jokes. And they're waiting for their keg to get in here. It's going to be one of those ones bigger than a
I
basketball.
have practice with this. I know how to play the part.
Okay. You're a good whore.
Downstairs,
Good to know.
all 3 of us get like a chill up our
The oldest
spine.
profession. Pretty good. Okay. Hal,
Okay.
you're watching these guys play dominoes.
Yeah.
And they speak a language you don't.
Right. Okay.
Their hoods cover their faces well. And when they talk to each other, it's almost like they can see right through their own.
All right.
They're robe.
These guys are wicked suspicious, but I can't understand a thing they say. So that's a dead end for me.
And no mouse.
And no mouse. So
All of them wear very tight gloves that reveal, as they're playing their game, that their fingers are long. Longer than fingers normally are.
I pull up a chair to their table and say, "What are we playing here, guys? Dominoes? All right, deal me in."
All 4 of them, as you sit down, before you say anything, pull their hoods down a little bit farther. And you see those gloved hands, and they are disproportionate. The fingers are longer than the palms. One of them grabs a long, thin box, and he turns it upside down, and about 20 of these little pieces that they're using are stacked up on each other and pushes them towards you. What they're doing looks a lot like what we would call dominoes.
Okay.
So it's like you've played it before yourself.
Right.
You know how it works. And they clear off the table and start new. Nobody puts down any coin, so it looks like there's no betting going on.
Right. Play for fun. I like that. I'm a fun guy. My name's Hal, by the way. What's your guys' names?
Nobody talks.
Cool. Yeah.
Nobody talks. Nobody says a word.
You guys from here?
Not awkward at all.
Now, Willow is going up the stairs. Brunar's over there talking. As Willow goes up the stairs, a tall, slender man with a very coarse, hairy face, coarse beard. Beard goes all the way up to his eyes. Cut close to the face. Not a long beard at all. Maybe half an inch long, but coarse and thick. And he has an elongated chin that juts out and a long nose that goes to a point that hangs down over his lip. And he's wearing a long, thick shirt that's tight around his torso, and it opens up at the wrists to reveal gloves like the ones these guys are wearing. And you notice this because they all, like their heads all go that way as this guy walks in to the talking tree.
Friend of yours?
And as he walks in, he kind of points to them and makes a circular motion with his hand like he's, washing a window in front of him with his fingers.
I wave back at him like,
And they all stand up and push their dominoes to you and leave the table and start walking
"Wait,
towards
guys,
him.
we just started the game! Come back!"
Where were you, Egan?
Drinking some wine, waiting for my friend, the owner of
Ah, yeah, okay.
Can I go to Egan? Do I know where he is?
Yeah, you guys are close enough
All right,
together.
I'm gonna go to Egan and just tell him what just happened.
As Hal walks over to your table, was it Tina?
Tina.
You hear Tina yell, "Over there, Willard, he's over there." And your buddy Willard is just like a nice, strapping, German-looking gent.
Willie.
Blonde hair, ponytail, keeps his face really clean. He's a little covered in what looks like spilt wine. Egan,
Willie.
what the hell? You're bugging me. I got shit to do.
Well, aren't you?
Don't you owe me money?
Indeed, I do. I got some money to pay you, actually.
All right.
Don't you want to take a seat? This wine is beautiful.
Why are you bugging me?
Well, I'm looking for a friend.
Sits down.
I'm looking for a friend, Willie.
You're looking for a friend?
Indeed.
Oh, I guess as long as you're paying your bill, I'm your friend. There, friend found.
Well, I love your company, Willie, but I'm looking for someone else.
Who are you looking for?
He's a very hefty chap. His name is Condo. Do you know him? Condo?
No, I don't.
He's like a regular for your establishment.
Snake
establishment,
tattoos.
I've heard. Oh, hey, Hal.
Yeah.
This is my other friend.
Well, I definitely remembered the snake tattoo guy. I wouldn't call him a regular. It's in here once. Had a great night. Good party. Spent a bunch of money. Was with Sashana. Haven't seen him again.
You wouldn't happen to know someone who might...
I remember he carried 4 women on each arm and danced on the bar.
Wow.
4 women sitting on his arms like he was a bench.
Did he eat 12?
4 women on each arm
Wow, that
and
is
danced.
very impressive. So, if you haven't met him, wouldn't you have, by any chance, know if anybody else know where Condo or Shashama will be? Because Shashama is currently...
I haven't seen Sashama in over a week. Fancy lad. Stupid fancy lad.
Indeed.
Boy's an idiot.
Oh, very. Very much so.
I've seen him get suckered out of more money than you can shake a stick at in here. He joins games and gets cheated left and right, and we all laugh and watch it happen.
But how he would always come here often?
I would say at least once a week.
Would he have let's say, someone he would meet regularly here besides you, Willie?
You could ask the girls. I don't ask them.
Okay.
Unless they complain, which I've never got a complaint about Sashama.
And his other friend, he only came here once, and that was it?
Only came here once. Didn't actually take a room with a woman.
Wow.
Just partied, had fun.
But your women are great. They're very conversational.
Apparently he wasn't interested.
Can I ask you a question, sir? Sorry, I know we just met.
Willard!
Willard. Hal.
Well met!
Yes.
What did I do for you, Al?
So those hooded people with the long fingers. You know anything about them?
Hang on a second. Egan,
Yes.
since when did you stop playing music and become a cop?
Since I had to pay your bill.
Well said. All right, the men with the long fingers
Yeah.
walking out the door right now?
Yeah.
Never seen them before.
Really, they just popped up.
Never seen them before.
I kind of tap Egan on the shoulder.
You mean the guys in the hoods walking out the door?
Yeah.
Yeah, never seen them before.
All right.
Yes,
Thank
ma'am.
you. You should go follow them.
Okay, 1 second. Let me give you my payment. 10 gold pieces.
A lot of money. What are you doing here?
This place is a very fine establishment. I mean, have you met Rosemary? She's beautiful. 10 gold pieces.
Wow. All right, we're even. And then some.
Indeed.
Indeed.
So if I ever came by to, let's say, need a...
You're always welcome here, Egan, and you know it.
Thank you, Willie.
All right.
By the way, I know you were downstairs, but I'd like to introduce you to my other 2 friends, if you don't mind. They would love to meet you.
Please. Okay, now before they come back over there, Brunar, where were you?
I think I probably would go and meet up with them at some
Okay,
point.
so you're about to meet up. Willow is
Currently preoccupied.
partying in this room. Okay, so at about this point in the talking, they've been doing a half keg, a little bigger than a basketball size keg, and a bunch of fruit and bread has been brought to your room. And one of the guys in the yellow scarfy things is telling a joke. Shall I tell a joke? Oh, no.
Why'd you ask?
What did the one-armed man say to his friend?
No, I'm going to tell a joke. Oh, I know. I was whaling. Saw this humpback whale, and he was looking for a girl humpback whale. And he swam, and he saw beautiful humpback whale. And he said, I know what to do. And he swam by her, tilting to his side to show off his beautiful barnacle-covered hump. And she shrugged and spun around herself and swam by him and turned to show hers with not a barnacle on it, the cleanest humpback whale hump you've ever seen. Then he says, what shall I do? He says, I know what to do. And he dives a little bit and he crests the waves and blows a stream from his blowhole that opens into a perfectly symmetrical fan. So the girl humpback whale does the same. She dives and she comes up and she blows her perfectly symmetrical fan of water that has a rainbow going through the middle of it. And he goes, fine, what do I do? And he looks off and he sees a pirate ship. And sure enough, there's a pirate high up in the crow's nest. And it's got a low, thin keel. And he's, what to do? And he swims at the pirate ship as fast as he can, getting faster and faster and faster. And before he's about to slam into the side of it, he dives a little bit low, so his head barely hits the keel of the ship, sending it leaning sideways, but enough to come back and lean the other way, and it flips up, flipping the pirate that was in the crow's nest through the air. And he comes up the other side, his head lifting out of the water, and he catches that pirate in his lips, splashing back down into the water. Comes back up again, flips the pirate into the air, catches him in his mouth, back down into the water in front of the girl humpback whale and swallows. Smiling very big. And the girl humpback whale says, that's it. I'm done. I'll hump and I'll blow, but I don't swallow semen. And all the girls laugh and get tickled and whatnot, and they pop the keg and they start drinking. And sure enough, one of the yellow scarf guys says, boys, we do have to be getting back. Have your fun. And he goes behind one of the divides with his girl, and the others go to do the same, including a gentleman who's with you, Willow, to a man with a yellow, very yellow beard. Rather dirty, stinky gentle.
So as soon as we're behind, I have like my wraps and stuff on my feet, my clothes. I start to undo my wraps.
Says, I'm waiting to see those come up.
And he sees immense scar tissue going up my forearms.
What the hell happened to you, lass?
I'm going to go try to choke him out.
Oh! All right.
Jesus.
What would this roll be?
Roll the hit.
Roll the hit?
Really catching him by surprise.
14. Advantage? Based on surprise?
Roll again to see if you get something better.
It was a 17 plus 7.
Oh, you totally, the dude's already, schnockered, and you got him.
I just use the wraps and just choke him out.
Are we trying to kill him or
No, I'll make him unconscious.
Go unconscious? You're able to do so.
I wait for everyone to be occupied. I'll put my wraps back on. And as sneakily as possible, I'll try to drag him out of the room.
Give me a stealth check. There are a lot of noises and rustling and laughing.
25.
Easily done. Where are you taking him? You're in the hallway. There's nobody else there.
I'm going to try to find an empty...
Are you closing the door behind you?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm trying to find an empty room.
Do you go back towards the bar or away from the bar?
I'm going to go away from the bar.
Do you go across the hall or stay on the same side?
I'm going to stay on the same side.
Are you going to the next door? Or there's one more door down the hall and then another set of stairs?
I'll listen at the next door.
It is quiet.
Okay. I will go inside.
Easily done.
Okay. I'll slap him awake.
He wakes up, goes to yell.
Punch him in the face.
He gets out a little bit.
27.
Let's see. Ooh,
No,
well, that's
sorry,
pretty.
22.
How much damage does a punch in the face do?
A D4 plus 5.
All right, I'm assuming you're attempting to knock him out again.
Yes.
Roll the damage, and then let me decide.
8.
That hurt, and you succeeded. He's knocked out. For all you know, he might be dead.
Poke him a little bit.
Seems like he's still...
I'll gag him this time.
Okay. Okay, it's been a while. You guys downstairs.
So you guys have you seen Willow?
No. But we should really go follow these guys before we lose them.
Well, we can't need Willow. She's probably...
She can handle herself.
Indeed, but she just got her new chair. She's going through emotions.
She knows where to find us, guys. These guys are freaky. They have long fingers.
Hey, you got no fingers and we don't find you creepy.
But they wear hoods. And the guy that they were with, did you not see his nose?
Got a problem with big noses?
Yeah, his nose went... All right. I just think we should follow them and see where they go. And that's all. We just see where they go and then we can tell Willow. We can come back and tell Willow, and then we can all go.
Tina walks by you, overhearing what you guys are saying, and she says, I think you've been hucking long enough. You probably already lost him.
Yeah.
Damn it!
Tina, how you been? It's been a while.
The wee ones are keeping me awake too much.
Oh, they always do.
Well, we probably missed them now. Great.
Well,
Well, don't feel too bad.
I don't know. They just seem like the right track to go on. They were. I don't want to say they were weird looking. I mean, everyone.
Very offensive.
All body types are beautiful. But they were definitely suspicious.
no, I agree. My only concern is that our party isn't complete.
Yeah, but who the hell knows where Willow is right now?
I think she went upstairs.
Why would she do that?
I don't know.
To find a good time?
I guess. Oh my god. All right, let's go get her. Come on, guys.
All right, Tina. Willie will be off.
Remember to knock first. We don't want to see.
Okay,
We don't want to see.
so you guys are going upstairs. Are you going to talk to anybody about where Willow went before you go up there, or are you just going up there?
I would like to talk to the person who's running the whole, 10-person here or there.
Tina,
Tina.
or Paige,
Or
either
Paige,
one.
yeah.
Okay, so you go talk to Tina, and oh yeah, she went up there. She's in the second suite on the right.
All right,
Thank you,
perfect.
Tina.
Let's go. We go to that suite. I knock on the door. Hello? Willow?
Willow, are you there?
I can open the door, put on some clothes, all right?
Do I hear them from the other room?
You knock on the door, and you hear 3 male voices say, "Get out! You didn't pay for this room."
All right. Is my friend in there?
One of the 3 voices that just yelled out goes, "Will, you gonna answer that?"
Do I hear it from the other room though? That I was in.
No, you went farther down.
I did.
This is odd.
Oh, she's not in
so
there.
There's no answer for a second, and the voice that was talking to you goes, "Doesn't sound like she's coming, dude. Get out."
Ah, great. Well, that was a dead end.
You know what's not a dead end? This wine, the blue wine is really good. You want to try some? It makes you relax. Maybe you'll find a rat. In your relaxation state.
You know, I didn't even check if they had a cat. I always go straight to rat. All right, yeah, give me some wine. Guess we'll wait for her.
The 3 of you were standing there, right? And you're at this door. You just heard these dudes, and even some of the girls go, "Did Tina let you up here? You're not supposed to be here. Go away."
Well, that's rude.
Now, you've been here before, Egan, and actually, no, Tina should not have let you up here. These are paying customers. She knew you were going up there to interrupt.
I'm a nice guy.
She let you because she knows you, but she shouldn't have. It's like she could get in trouble for letting you go up.
Well, I paid extra for,
Alright.
from my payment, I believe.
Have you seen a girl named Willow? It's about the hey,
Who you
hi.
Who are you talking
Who
to?
you
You
talking
still at
to?
the door yelling through
I'm
the
talking
door?
to the girl that just told us to get out of here.
No. Let's
No.
go. Let's go.
Oh, I mean, go ahead if you want.
Okay, my friend's telling me we gotta go. All right.
Never interrupt this.
Or I go downstairs.
I follow them.
Sure enough, you come downstairs, and at that little sidebar where Paige was, there's this pretty big, fat, orange cat that has some thin, dark red striations going through its orange fur, and it's got big blue eyes, thick, big jaws, and big fur sticking out.
Fluffy.
Great
Yeah.
big teeth coming.
It's a dire cat.
Are there any questions you guys want to ask the cat? I feel like the cat might know something. They get around.
Ask him if he's seen Willow.
Have you seen any good pussy?
Okay, is there any place where like there's not like really people like paying attention to that area?
The band's on a break.
All right.
When you guys went upstairs, they stopped playing. It's actually pretty quiet in the place. The guys with the bandanas are obviously upstairs. There's definitely a couple tables with a few like farmer-looking people sitting at it. There's a couple people at the bar. That's it.
Okay, I pick up the cat and take it to like a darker corner of the room.
Where are you taking that
And
cat?
And you notice Paige is watching you.
I just do like a sup head nod, like, hey.
He's a good person, Paige. Don't worry about him.
I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals on the cat.
All right.
Hey, buddy, what's up? Do you have a name, Mr. Cat?
Garfield. Garfilonis.
Smokey.
Well, like, oh, what people call me?
Just whatever you call yourself. Your name.
Mistress Seamstress.
Mr. Seamstress.
Well, Mr. Seamstress. It's a Mrs. Seamstress. I'm so sorry. Have you seen our friend Willow? She's pretty easy to spot. Has the pointiest ears here. She's about this tall. She wears monk clothes.
Didn't see anybody like that outside, and I just came in.
Ah, okay, but maybe you know about this guy we're looking for. His name is
Condo.
His name is what my friend just said.
Condo.
Condo.
No, that's my accent. Don't make fun of it.
He's a big guy. He's a really big guy. You wouldn't have missed it.
Oh, the really big human?
Yeah, the really big human.
With the snakes on him.
Yes.
Yeah. I was here when he was here. Yeah.
Nice. Good. Did you catch anything suspicious about him?
I don't know. He looked like he was having fun with other people.
Did you happen to see where he went? Or where he was going?
He got on a little wagon that was being pulled by a donkey-looking thing, and they went back to town.
Now, was this a donkey-looking thing, or was it a donkey?
I'll say it was a donkey.
All right.
I don't know much between my horses and donkeys so much.
Right now, me and you are just looking at him to speak cat.
All right. This is actually pretty helpful.
So the two of you are standing there, and this dude sitting there going, meow, 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 and the cat's going, meow.
Now, we did not know he went back into town before, so it's something, I guess. Thanks for your time.
No.
Does anyone have like a treat that we can give him?
1 sec. I look around. Do I?
Buy me a anchovy pie.
Anchovy pie.
Can I get an anchovy pie for the cat here, please?
Make it 2. I'm hungry.
2 anchovy pies?
For Mistress C.
Go it up.
All right, you just stay here. Just bring one of them to this cat on this table, all right? I'm just gonna go with my friend.
Paige looks at you and gives you a big thumbs up. Right on. Feeding the Manx.
All right, so the cat said the guy went back in town on a wagon with a donkey. I feel like this is important
Donkey.
because everything is important.
It's a donkey.
Donkey. I go back to the cat. Hey, do you know anything about those long-fingered guys?
How long does this spell last?
It should last like an hour or so.
Okay.
Long finger guys.
Yeah, big noses, I think.
Did you see him leave?
Where's the hood?
Oh, the guys on the hoods that
Yeah.
just went outside.
Yeah.
First time I ever saw them.
First time you ever saw. But you were outside, so did you see where they went?
Yeah, they went back into the tree.
Back into the trees. Thank you. You're a great cat, you know?
You know the 2 big trees that are behind this bigger tree that we're standing in?
Do I know? I know exactly.
They went that way, and then of course beyond those trees, there's more trees, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
But now we know which way they went. You're
Okay.
great.
I believe he found a
You know what?
breakthrough.
Another anchovy pie for the cat.
Thank you.
All right. I go back to them and I relay this information that the long-fingered guys went to the trees.
So maybe they're like
3 people?
And of course you pay a page.
Yeah.
Okay.
How much for the pie?
Food, you guys have spent like less than a gold piece here so far, altogether, really. You know?
Put that on his tab.
I ate my pie.
But Egan also knows that it is customary of travelers at the talking tree to tip very well, you know, so like you would probably leave at least a couple gold pieces before you guys leave.
A couple?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll leave.
Maybe
So
at
it's so
least
nice of
one. Yeah.
I'll leave 4 gold pieces.
I'll leave.
I didn't mean per person. I meant like for the whole party. Couple.
I know. I'll put my share as 4.
God, guys, that's a lot of money.
Paige is smiling really big. All right. Were you guys walking out already?
No, we're waiting for a friend.
I believe. Did you want to go? You would.
Well, yeah, but now you guys were all like, "Oh, we can't go without Willow." That's you guys, by the way.
Well, you know, we feel like Willow's part of our party now.
Willow. Okay, so you've just gagged the dude. He's tied up. You knocked him out again. Actually, no, it was the second knockout. You're like, oh man, did I just kill this dude? Yeah.
There's some loose teeth in there.
And now you've gagged him. Now what?
I'm just standing above him, kind of arms crossed, looking down at him,
All right.
trying to figure out what I want to do. You know what? I feel like being a prankster right now. So this is what we're going to.
It's been less than 15 to 30 seconds, 25 seconds, and he's already starting to blink his eyes and move his head. You can tell he's not like all there yet. So I'll give you a couple of seconds or an action or so if you want to do something before he actually starts to realize where he is.
Okay.
You're sitting there thinking, and he really starts opening his eyes, and he starts going,
I'm kind of just ignoring him right now.
Okay, you're standing up. He's on the ground, tied up. Okay.
Yeah, no, we're just going to embarrass you because that's fun. Yeah, no, I'm just going to tie.
He's trying to kick you with his legs.
Yeah, no. Yeah. How is he tied up right now?
You
tied him up.
You tied him by his hands and you tied him by his feet.
And if I remember right, you put hands behind him.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to knock him out again. I need to be unconscious for this to work. So do I roll a hit?
Yeah.
It's 26.
Okay, so you had a pretty good control of this knockout as well. You didn't do so much like, oh my God, did I just kill this dude? You knew, okay, this is what I need to do to knock a person out. He's out again.
Sweet. Okay. I'm going to take off all of his clothes except for his underwear.
But he's tied up. So how do you get the pants around the ankles and...
Cut it.
I'll cut it.
Okay, you cut his clothes off.
Cut it.
Basically, I just
Doesn't have any underwear.
shoot. It's fine. It's fine. I'm like, that's not very pretty.
He's got a little kind of Tarzan wrap thing that goes,
Thank God.
like a cloth cod piece.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to tie his arms up and his feet to his arms behind his back. So
All
he's
right.
like on the ground, but his hands and legs are behind his back. I'm going to stealthily drag him to the top of the stairs.
So you're dragging down the hallway?
Yeah.
Okay, you open the door, you start dragging him down the hallway, and you see Brunar's back leaving the hallway and going down the stairs.
I'm going to drag him to the top of the stairs. I'm going to untie the rope. And I'm just going to kick him down the stairs.
You're going to kick him down the stairs.
In his underwear. No, he's fine.
He's fine. He'll be.
Okay.
If he dies, I will.
He starts doing kind of a roll slide down the stairs. Not like he's really like hitting stairs really hard or anything.
I wasn't trying to hurt him.
Yeah, you didn't throw him down the stairs. He's just kind of starting to roll slide, and he starts to wake up, and you see him wake up as he does maybe a couple of bounces. Oof. And he's about halfway down the stairs, and he's stopped, and he's wriggling around, and he actually makes himself continue down the stairs. And by the time he's halfway down the stairs, you know that he's sliding into where people in the bar can see him.
I'm going to say, and that's what you get for striking me, you son of a bitch.
Do you say this really loud?
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. So, yeah, and Paige automatically is like coming up the stairs, and she's going, what's going on here?
This man struck me.
All right, come here.
I come here.
So Willow comes up to Paige. So you three have come back down the stairs, and you're talking to the cat right now while you hear this going on. So he's talking to the cat. Brunar and Egan, you can still choose to not listen to him talk to the cat, sitting there going, meow, 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 and become involved in this if you so like.
I don't know, guys. It's pretty.
But let me finish what I was saying. Okay, so Paige goes, come here. And she goes, what'd he strike you? And let's see, I don't remember you striking yourself or anything.
I didn't.
Okay. So there's no mark there or anything. And she goes, all right, now you're not one of our brothel women, and we didn't charge you to go up there. I'll tell you what, get with your friends and get out of Dodge till at least tomorrow night while I take care of this guy.
Sure. Yes, sir, I can do that. Is he thoroughly embarrassed?
He's like laying there going, no, 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 no. And by now the Tina has come up, and she's not untying him yet. She's waiting for, you can tell she's obviously waiting for Paige to say, untie him, cut his bonds. But they're obviously trying to do it so that you guys don't end up in a fight right here, right now, right? So they want to separate you guys before they untie him. Tina's like waving. Willard was busy over in the back corner of the bar doing something with some kind of meat ale or whatever. And now he's come over and he gives you guys some shitty looks. He's like, all of you, he's like, what the fuck? But he doesn't say anything to you. And him and Tina pick the guy up, and they start going back up the stairs with him still tied up.
I stop Willard
Do I see the naked
as
man?
this is happening,
Uh-huh.
and I pull 10 gold pieces out, and I hand it to him, and I say, for any troubles we cause tonight.
Very good. Very good. All right. You guys still get out of here. Have a good night.
I grab them.
Egan looks
on,
behind
guys,
him
we
and
gotta
sees
go.
the naked guy. He's like,
Just for clarification for any listeners, speak with animals lasts 10 minutes, not an hour.
Okay. So you're still talking to the cat, and in a minute your thing's gonna be done anyway. So you guys start walking back over to the guy talking to the cat, to Hal.
Is he talking to a cat?
He is. Hal,
And
Meow, meow, meow.
Paige
Yeah, what's
follows
up?
you three over.
we gotta go.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay, bye. Nice talking to you.
Paige follows you three over, and he's just finishing up talking to the cat. And Paige taps Willow on the shoulder and says, "You know who you just fucked with, right?"
Maybe.
All right.
what happened?
I don't know who.
I just saw a naked man just fall down the stairs.
You've heard what you're going to hear from me about that. Get out of my bar.
All right.
Right, see you later, Paige.
I know who she fucked with, but for my friends here, I think you should. I mean, we all know, but they don't. They don't know. So I think you should tell us. For them.
Well, not that particular individual, but you notice it's a yellow scarf, correct? Yeah. You notice the yellow scarves?
Yeah, of course I noticed.
Okay, do you know what those are?
Oh,
Yeah.
Tell me.
It's a part
Egan starts doing
Of-
this. Like,
Okay, Hal. You're
Today-
full of shit. Shut up and get out of my bar.
Wait.
see
But I
you,
want to
Paige.
know
Thank
what
What?
the yellow scarves are all about.
You're not going to know that tonight.
All right.
you, Paige.
Should have asked the cat.
God. Spell's over, man. I mean, talking's over with the cat. There's no magic. Okay, I gotta go. Bye.
Bye. We gather our things.
So you guys go outside and
Find Gil.
you go to the wagon, to the carriage
Oh, we gotta tell
that he
Gil.
always brings you in. Carriage is there. Gil is not.
God damn it.
And that's where we're going to leave you on this episode of Port Locke. Remember to tell your friends about Port Locke and Chronosphere Fiction and help us get some new listeners. You can become a patron of Chronosphere Fiction at Patreon/Chronosphere, where you'll get bonus episodes, music, video, and other goodies. Thank you for listening to Port Locke on Chronosphere Fiction. Until next time, keep your cosmos clean